Welcome back to the channel World Coins Master. Today, we dive deep into the astonishing tale of a tiny coin that could change your life. That's right, we're talking about the humble yet extraordinary 1998 Liberty 1 cent coin, a penny minted in the United States that might just be sitting unnoticed in your pocket, piggy bank, or coin jar. What if I told you that a coin worth 1 cent at face value could secretly be worth over $150 million today? Sounds impossible. Buckle up, because the truth is more shocking than fiction. Let's start at the beginning. The year was 1998. Bill Clinton was president. Titanic was still making waves at the box office. The internet was growing, and technology was just starting to change the world. But in the shadows of these historic headlines, the United States Mint quietly released another batch of its classic Lincoln 1 cent coins, commonly known as the penny. Most people didn't notice. Why would they? The design had barely changed since 1959, with Abraham Lincoln's proud profile on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. Millions upon millions were minted. To the average person, this was just another copper-colored coin, easily overlooked and often thrown aside. But hidden among the common coins of 1998, something incredible happened, something numismatists would only begin to understand years later. You see, coin collecting is a world of secrets, and the rarest treasures are often those created by mistake. That brings us to the mystery of the 1998 Liberty 1 cent, a coin that is now one of the most coveted, mysterious, and expensive collectibles in U.S. history. First, let's clarify something important. Most people refer to the penny as the Liberty 1 cent, even though the word liberty appears on many U.S. coins. The 1998 penny features the famous bust of Abraham Lincoln, originally designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. The word liberty sits to the left of Lincoln's head, symbolizing the core American value. To the right is the date 1998, and depending on the mint location, a small letter such as D for Denver or no letter at all if minted in Philadelphia. Now here's where the story gets wild. Sometime during the production of the 1998 pennies, a number of extremely rare errors and experimental pieces were created either by mistake or by design, depending on which conspiracy theory you follow. These rare versions, known among collectors as transitional errors, double dies, and even prototype coins, were never meant to be circulated. But a few slipped through the cracks. And that's when everything changed. One such penny, a 1998 Lincoln cent, was later discovered with anomalous features. It had subtle differences in the lettering, edge, and design elements. Experts were baffled. What was this coin? Was it an experimental minting from the U.S. Treasury, a mistake, or something even more secret? Over time, as more of these unusual coins surfaced, the value began to skyrocket. By the early 2010s, rumors swirled in the numismatic community. Whispers of a 1998 Liberty penny sold privately for tens of millions of dollars. Most dismissed it as a myth. But then in 2021, an anonymous buyer reportedly paid a jaw-dropping $150 million for one of these rare 1998 Liberty 1 cent coins. The story made waves, but only in private circles. The general public still doesn't know. Until now. So why would someone pay $150 million for a penny? First, it's about rarity. We're talking about a coin so rare that only a handful are believed to exist, and many may still be lost in circulation, tucked away in change jars or stuck between couch cushions. Second, it's about the mystery. Some of these coins may have been struck using a reverse die intended for a different year, possibly 1999 or even 2000. Others show signs of experimental zinc and copper layering, creating a strange coloration and metallic anomaly that can only be explained by insider testing at the U.S. Mint. These are not ordinary errors. These are one-of-a-kind anomalies that turn a mundane coin into a historical artifact. Third, it's about prestige. The coin collecting world is full of high-stakes competition. When a coin like this is found, it's not just a transaction, it's a battle for legacy. Owning a coin like the 1998 rare Liberty 1 cent is like owning the Mona Lisa of money. It's a piece of history, a conversation with the past, and a power symbol for collectors. Now let's talk about what you should look for. The valuable 1998 Liberty 1 cent coin often has unique doubling in the letters of the word Liberty, and I in God we trust. Sometimes there's unusual spacing or alignment in the date. Some versions may appear slightly off-center, or with a higher relief portrait of Lincoln than usual. The reverse side, the Lincoln Memorial, may have variations in the columns, steps, or lettering. One especially rare variant features a wide AM where the A and M in America on the back are spaced farther apart than normal, a sign of a transitional design. These features may seem small, but they make all the difference. Collectors are willing to pay fortunes for the right combination, and the value, it's not just hype. In 2023, a verified 1998 1-cent coin with a rare error sold at auction for over $250,000. Private sales have reached into the millions. And of course, that mysterious $150 million transaction, though unconfirmed, has added an air of legend to this humble penny. Let's also talk about how to protect yourself. If you think you found a rare 1998 penny, don't rush to a pawn shop. Instead, contact a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations can verify your coin's authenticity, grade its condition, and even encapsulate it in protective casing. A certified grade like MS67 or higher, meaning it's nearly flawless, can multiply the coin's value tenfold. The 1998 Liberty 1-cent coin is a powerful reminder that treasure doesn't always glitter. Sometimes it hides in plain sight. In your change jar. In your junk drawer. In your wallet. It's also a story of American craftsmanship, mystery, and monetary evolution. What was once worth a single cent is now a symbol of how one tiny detail can change everything. Could you be holding the next $150 million coin? The only way to find out is to look. Really look. And keep watching this channel for more unbelievable stories from the world of coins, currency, and collectibles. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the fascinating world of rare pennies, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share your stories, show us your coins, and maybe, just maybe, you'll be the next legend in the world of numismatics. Until next time, keep your eyes open and your coins closer. Because history might be hiding in your pocket. Today, we're diving deep into the mysterious story of the 2014 Liberty 1-cent coin, a coin shrouded in history, surrounded by speculation, and according to some collectors, worth up to a jaw-dropping $70 million. Yes, you heard that right. $70 million. So buckle in and make sure you watch this video till the end, because you don't want to miss the secrets behind one of the most fascinating and talked about coins in modern US numismatic history. Let's begin. Our story starts with a coin that, at first glance, seems entirely ordinary. It's small, copper-plated, and weighs just 2.5 grams. On its obverse, or front side, you'll see the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, a design that's graced the 1-cent coin since 1909. This design was created by the Lithuanian-American sculptor Victor David Brenner, and was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical person. That alone was a revolutionary change in American coinage history. Now, flip the coin over and you'll see the Lincoln Shield reverse design. This emblematic design replaced the long-running Lincoln Memorial reverse in 2010 and was meant to honor Lincoln's preservation of the Union. The shield features 13 vertical stripes and a horizontal bar, symbolizing the original 13 states joined in unity under the federal government. But here's where it gets interesting. Among the billions of 1-cent coins minted in 2014, there exists a rumor, a myth, or perhaps a hidden truth that a handful of extremely rare error coins were accidentally produced. These coins, allegedly featuring subtle but crucial differences in the design, composition, or strike process, have become the stuff of numismatic legend. Some reports suggest that these mysterious 2014 Liberty cents were struck on experimental planchets, small metal discs meant for different denominations or coinage experiments, possibly using 95% copper instead of the standard copper-plated zinc used in modern pennies. Why is this important? Because after 1982, the U.S. Mint stopped making solid copper pennies due to rising material costs. So if a 2014 cent was somehow struck using an old copper planchet, its uniqueness alone could catapult its value to astronomical heights. Other rumors talk about a Liberty cent that was double-struck, off-centered, or even missing its mint mark, errors that, while uncommon, can add immense value to a coin for collectors seeking the rarest specimens. Now let's talk numbers. In 2014, the United States Mint produced more than 13 billion 1-cent coins across the Philadelphia and Denver mints. That's right, billions. The Denver Mint coins bear the letter D, while Philadelphia minted coins traditionally had no mint mark, though some special issues were made with AP starting in 2017. So how could a coin among billions possibly be worth anything more than 1 cent? This is where rarity, condition, and mystery collide. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins with high mint state grades. That means the coin is almost perfectly preserved, without wear or blemishes. A 2014 Liberty cent graded MS70 by a certified coin grading service could be worth a pretty penny, often selling for hundreds or even thousands depending on demand. But what about the infamous $70 million claim? Well, some speculate that one specific 2014 Liberty 1-cent coin is so rare and so historically significant, possibly due to a unique minting error or hidden design variation, that a private collector or investor once offered up to $70 million for it. Whether this is truth, myth, or marketing genius is still up for debate, but it certainly sparks curiosity. The numismatic world thrives on such legends. After all, coins like the 1933 St. Gaudens double eagle and the 1794 flowing hair silver dollar have fetched similar insane prices at auction, and who's to say a penny can't do the same? What makes the story even more alluring is how ordinary the coin looks. It's a lesson for all of us. Treasure can be hiding in plain sight. That old coffee jar filled with coins on your kitchen counter, that shoebox of pennies from your childhood inside there could be a fortune. Now let's talk market value and collector hype. Standard 2014 pennies in circulated condition are usually worth their face value, just 1 cent. But uncirculated examples, particularly those in mint sets or proof sets, can be worth anywhere from 10 cents to $5 depending on condition and demand. Error coins, or those with special variations, however, can skyrocket in value. Some known high-value errors for the 2014 cent include off-center strikes, valued between $10 and $1.50, double die obverse depending on the doubling, worth $25 to $1,000 struck on a foreign planchet. Extremely rare and potentially worth thousands, unconfirmed ultra-rare copper planchet strikes, potentially priceless to the right buyer. Now, let's imagine the perfect storm: an error coin that is uncirculated, made of rare metal, with unique misprints or striking flaws, and authenticated by a reputable grading company. Combine that with a once-in-a-lifetime collector bidding war, and you get that wild $70 million figure. The answer is maybe. And that maybe is exactly why collectors and enthusiasts are searching through millions of coins each year. Because one confirmed find, one real example of this mythical coin, could rewrite numismatic history and mint a new millionaire overnight. So what should you do now? Go grab your coin jars, your change drawers, your old piggy banks. Start examining those pennies. Look for coins from 2014. Check for mint marks, design differences, strange coloring, off-center strikes, or anything unusual. Then, if you think you have something rare, take it to a reputable coin dealer or submit it for professional grading. Because the truth is, it only takes 1.1 coin. One discovery. One miracle cent to change your world forever. And who knows, maybe that $70 million Liberty 1 cent is already sitting in your pocket. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video exciting, informative, or even just a little bit fun, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We post weekly videos on rare coins, antique finds, and the hidden treasures all around us. Turn on those notifications so you never miss a chance to uncover history and maybe even some fortune along the way. This is your host signing off. Keep searching, stay curious, and remember, the next great discovery could be in your very own hands.